Alright, it's September 2nd, 2023. I know, like, the audio on this is really bad, so I'm gonna fiddle around and see what I can do, but, because I don't want to stop making videos because, the kids at least will have something when I'm gone. They'll know how stupid I really was. Yeah. No, I'm reminiscent to back when they were kids. I really genuinely feel like I'm an old person. You know, I always thought that I would be, the healthy, fit, active one, and it's just like that is not borne out to be the case. I'm trying to survive day by day. Um, like getting out of bed is just, uh, I I don't think I'm normal till 3. And today, my brother Jim, my brother from another mother, but not really same mother, he came over and helped me put in the dishwasher, which basically means he did everything. I just stood and yeah, yeah, that's good. Eat, eat, eat. Because I know how to do it. And if push came to shove, I could do it. But like, I told him I'm like you did all the work and I'm exhausted. Like what is going on? Why? But I did take a hit so that you know takes the edge off, a little bit, and I know that we're doing the best we can, and you know, a little grace. What the hell's a grace? uh, it's just I was gonna say things gotta get better, but it all depends on how you look at it. It really is all about perspective. If are you know, I tend to look at because I was watching The Last Kingdom, which is set in the year 1480 something to 1530, whatever, and we are like right now, we, me, and the person listening to this, probably one of my kids, because again, like, why the hell would you listen to this video? Never mind it not having audio in half the channel. Um, we're living better than kings because we have electricity, we have heat, we have hot water. Right there alone, bam. If you're alive right now, you're winning. It doesn't matter. Um, and whatever you know, you know, you put towards it, as far as money wise, as far as your house or for whatever, good for you. That's awesome. Um, and it really is. I mean, that's great. Um, but it's like that's not where the true happiness comes from. It has to come from someplace else. And the best I can ascribe to, number one, is my kids. Like that just seems, like I love them more than me, and it's just they give me happiness and all these things, you know. And barring that, it would be helping other people, right? I mean, what else is there? It's like take for instance, the every single person in the Last Kingdom in that time period has been dead for 1,000 years. What? And they're all fighting over little pieces of land and shit, and it's just like what? You know? Although when the Vikings came over and started to rape and plunder, what choice did you have? It was basically kill them or be killed. So, you know, I I think once the what do you call them, the Brits now, because it's all, but England and all that thing, you know until they learn that, they got their ass kicked a lot, because they couldn't just understand these guys don't care. They're here for everything that you own, including, I'm not, you don't own your wife and kids, but including they want to rape your wife, and basically indoctrinate your kids. And once you figure that out, it's like, not on my watch. And whatever that entails, it could be, a 25-year-old really physically intimidating me, or it could be a 51-year-old with stage 4 lung cancer holding a stick or doing whatever, because you're going to have to get by me for that to happen. So it just it's 100% of whatever I have left. It's not going to be as much as when I was healthy, but it's going to be there. And I think if well used, who's gonna suspect a 51-year-old stage 4 cancer fuck? You know, I mean, I'm still like, I still am fat. What's going, what's going on, man? You know, I was never past. I was always in that 200, 205 range, and now, ever since I got on that lower laxative, I'm, I was stuck at 245, and then I went down to 235, and now I'm currently at 225. Now, if I take off all my clothes, um, then I'll be naked. Uh, but 223, somewhere around there. Which still leaves 23 pounds. But I always have a positive sense of humor. I can do 23 pounds. In fact, I'm thinking about it right now. All right, I gotta go because I have nothing to say. I haven't had anything to say since the beginning of this video. So if you're still listening to it, you're definitely one of my kids, because not to mention the audio. What are you gonna do?